Zendaya reveals her 21st birthday plans and the future of her hit Disney show.
I'm growing up and there's a lot of other things that I want to do in my career.
Hey friends, this is the Daily Denny, and I'm telling you right now we have a jam-packed show for you today, starting with my girl Zendaya. The 20-year-old was shining, shimmering, splendid last night in this sparkling Vivetta pantsuit at Variety's Young Hollywood party. Our girl is having a major year with Spider-Man Homecoming and her upcoming film, The Greatest Showman with Hugh Jackman. That's why I had to find out from Z herself what the future holds for her Disney Channel show. You know, obviously you're doing some big things right now. A lot of fans want to know if this is the last season of Casey Undercover. What do you think?
I mean, I'm assuming so, just because, you know, I'm growing up and there's a lot of other things that I want to do in my career, and, you know, I'm kind of, Casey is, you know, she's growing up, she's becoming a young woman, and there's been a lot of talk this season about, like, her going to college and her, you know, moving on and moving in different directions in her life, so I think so.
You're moving on and moving in different directions too, right?
Exactly.
There you have it, folks, and Zendaya's co-star Veronica Dune told me she agrees. They've had a great run, and everybody's growing up. In fact, Zendaya herself is about to hit a milestone birthday. Here's how she plans to celebrate. You know, you're not going to be a youngin' for too long. You're about to turn 21. How do you plan to celebrate?
Doing nothing. I know you're supposed to do something big for your 21st, but I don't know. That's not really my style. So I'll probably just, hey, hang out with my family, you know, do something really chill. So
keep it low-key with the fam. Why not, right? I wish I could say the same about my 21st. I love that girl. You know, she also talked to me about those pesky Tom Holland dating rumors. That's up now on etonline.com. But from a rumored romance to a storied romance. I'm talking about Bachelorette Rachel Lindsay, whose quest for love ended with a proposal from Brian, not Peter. Many fans were up in arms about the final pick. Joining us now in defense of Brian is Lauren Zima.
Oh, you guys, I have just come in from New York where I interviewed Rachel and Brian. I didn't even do my hair. I'm not even doing makeup. Oh, wow. I was on 2 red eyes just to speak to the Bachelorette.
But you did speak to the Bachelorette and Brian, and I know a lot of people were skeptical about him. Having talked to them, tell me, what's your take? Are they the real deal?
Here's the thing. They seem super in love and super happy. During our interview, they would not stop holding hands. It's very different from like the Nick Viall, Vanessa situation after their show ended, which was tense. Yeah, Rachel and Brian seem super happy, and I know everybody loves Peter, but guys, it's okay. We can just let Peter be the Bachelor.
I was gonna say, I mean, what are the prospects? Because I know we were Team Peter. What are the prospects of him becoming the next Bachelor?
So I gotta give myself credit for this. When I went on Rachel's group date in Hilton Head months ago, I asked Peter about that, and even then he did not rule the possibility out, even when he was kind of dating Rachel, and now he's giving up more interviews about it. He talked to GMA, he said, you know, it's not a no for me, so that usually means it's a yes.
I'm tuning in if he's it. I'm tuning in for sure. Oh. That story's up on ET Online. Lauren, go get some rest, girl.
I gotta go get some rest and dream about Peter.
Comb your hair. No, I'm just kidding. All right, meanwhile, Aaron Carter is feeling the support since coming out as bisexual. But the 29-year-old claims his ex-girlfriend, Madison Parker, did not have the same reaction. Aaron and Madison called it quits over the weekend around the same time he opened up about his sexuality. During a phone interview with The Burt Show on Wednesday, Aaron shared how that conversation between his ex went.
I had discussed it with my ex-girlfriend, and she didn't really understand it, and she didn't want, you know, and that was it. And so we left it off kind of mutual and, you know, parted ways. And to be honest, like, I'm alone right now, and I would like to have a relationship. Sorry, I got a little teary-eyed. I just went through a breakup.
Aaron also said, whether I should be with a woman or a man is my decision, no one else's. And I say, amen to that. All right, Aaron, of course, is starting a new chapter in his life. We got to talk about an early chapter in Han Solo's story. For that and more, welcome back, resident movie expert, Ash Crossan.
I was 20 minutes late today because I was stuck in my car reading this article. It's so enthralling.
It's so enthralling. Donald Glover is what we're talking about. He plays Lando in the untitled Han Solo movie. He graced his beautiful face on the cover of The Hollywood Reporter, but he had some things to say about the director shakeup.
Absolutely. So we it's been downplayed a little bit. Maybe there wasn't drama, and he kind of tried to downplay it, but he was quite candid in this article saying that, you know, it was kind of a changing of the guard, and then you have a new boss, and he's like, do they like me? Do they not? Am I their first choice? I don't think so. And you really got that perspective of him of being on set, doing these takes, maybe not feeling comfortable with Ron Howard, saying, does he like me or not?
It's like the
Am
doubt.
I the right Lando?
Right, the doubt starts to sink in.
But who would be better than him? Nobody.
Exactly. And you know, he did get the blessing of Billy D. Williams, who played Lando. I think they met 3 months right after he got cast.
Yeah, we saw them in, I think, January with that picture together in disguise, kind of having a dinner. But it's kind of funny because when you read this, you see that Donald Glover's mind goes a million miles a minute. And he has all these ideas for Lando, and Billy's like, I don't know about that, but you got it, dude.
Well, it does sound like the torch has been officially passed, though, right? And we shall hold out hope for the Han Solo movie. I know you're shook.
I'm shook.
All right, thank you, Ashley.
Thank you.
You guys, be sure to subscribe to ET's YouTube channel so you don't miss Daily Denny and also Ashley's show Behind the Screens. As always, head over to etonline.com for all these stories and a whole lot more. Told you it was jam-packed. All right, I'll see ya.